Democrats are ready to go off the deep end on impeachment. Despite no bombshell evidence and a total lack of public support, almost half House Democrats want to open an impeachment inquiry against the president. House Judiciary Chairman Jerry Nadler is one of the Democrats leading the charge.
My personal view is that he richly deserves impeachment. He has done many impeachable offenses. He's violated the law 6 ways from Sundays. But that's not the question. The question is, can we develop enough evidence to put before the American people?
While Democrats can't come to grips with the fact that Robert Mueller's testimony was a total flop, according to a new poll, nearly half of Americans say the hearings didn't move the needle to change their views on impeachment. All right, yeah, so that's no surprise. Everybody was pretty locked in. But, Juan, what Jerry Nadler said interested me. He's basically saying after 2 years and millions of dollars with 17 lawyers, they still haven't developed enough evidence that he committed high crimes and misdemeanors. Don't you think we would have known by now?
I think he said that he believes that there is justification for impeachment, but he wants the American people to see it in a way that's convincing, because this is a political act. This is not about a court of law, Jesse.
Right.
So
but they're still not convinced.
Well, he wants to build the case in terms of public perception so that he can have it. Because, by the way, you were wrong. It's like, in terms of public pressure, it's like 65 to 70% of Democrats think the president should be impeached. But if you go to the broader audience, especially Republicans, they don't think it, and independents also don't seem to think the president should be impeached.
The poll we were reciting was that no one's opinions changed.
Well, a lot of people didn't change, but I think even in the recent Fox poll, what you see is a slight tick up in the number of people who say he should be impeached. My thought is Nancy Pelosi is the whole ball game, most important player, and she is unchanged. So she falls into your category there, and she doesn't see impeachment as advancing Democratic policies or Democratic politics. The politics, I think, from Nancy Pelosi's view, is that really, you know what, beat him at election time and don't allow him to posture as the great martyr for people on his side. Oh, these Democrats, oh, the press, they're after me. You know what? Just beat him at the polls. I mean, people want to fire him today for what's going on with the intelligence community and getting Dan Coates out there and putting a political hack in.
Oh, good. He's not a political hack. He's a former prosecutor and a three-term congressman, but that's fine. I think Brennan was the hack. He just mispronounced his name. Katie, I mean, what do you think about Juan's point that Pelosi now has, I guess, attempted to quiet the impeachment push? Is she successful? Because I thought it'd be dead after the Mueller hearings, but I guess it's still got
hasn't really quieted it, though. They're still doing the pseudo-impeachment without really doing impeachment, right? So they're claiming this is all about oversight, with Jerry Nadler going on and saying that it's his personal view that he should be impeached and accusing the president of all these crimes. And if we're not going to see any change in people's opinions after Mueller testified, which was supposed to be the big ending, I mean, the report was supposed to be the end. That wasn't satisfying enough. Then they bring him in to testify. That was a complete disaster, train wreck. Even Democrats are admitting that. And now she's trying again to balance out the 70% of the Democrats who want impeachment with the moderates who were voted in 2018 that she would like to win again in 2020.
Do you think that Jerry Nadler is doing this because he is facing a left-wing primary in next year? Do you think he's trying to go hard left to snuff that out?
Is that a conspiracy theory or is that real?
No.
I was away and I saw something about that.
Said that.
I don't think that Jerry Nadler's probably that worried. Although, I mean, AOC was able to knock off a congressman. And remember, he just sent a surrogate to the debate because he didn't even care. Maybe Nadler will pay more attention. Nancy Pelosi, on the other hand, though, so she's basically said August is going to be the month that they win the messaging. And she said we're going to focus exclusively on health care. Oh. So we'll see how that goes. But the one thing she does have in her favor is, despite all of these pressures, the freshman Democrats that won in those purple districts, those swing districts, have raised a ton of money. They're way ahead of their Republican counterparts. So
really?
There's that. Yes.
Oh, wow. I did not know that, Dana. That's very depressing. Greg, take it
I
away.
have immediately forgotten that. Pretend like she did not say it. Again, this is their response after the Mueller fiasco. Could you imagine if it had been a success? It would have been like the Red Wedding at Game of Thrones. Bodies everywhere. Look, you know what impeachment is? I keep thinking this is, to Juan's point, I don't think this is something that they really want. If they get it, they're not going to want it. Did you ever, like, run away from home and you make it one block, and then you sit on the curb?
You're like, where am I going to go?
And you're like, you go, yes, and then you kind of miss your parents. and the meatloaf, and then you turn around and you come back. I think the Democrats just want to say they're running away from home. They really don't want to run away from home.
Right.
So you don't really believe that they want to impeach the president?
I think there's some that do, but I think overall, to Juan's point, I think they know that will turn him into a martyr. It will help him the way it helped Bill Clinton.
But they've
It would be
over-leveraged themselves.
It would be better for them all if they would just recognize that the 2016 election really was about policy and about approach and about tone and not about this, because they've been chasing this for so long. And the longer that they wait, the closer that we get to 2020.
All right, we're getting pretty close.